stormy weather. Hi everyone. I'm going to make a Sharpie. I hope everyone has a Sharpie. I'm going to make some flour tortillas. My recipe that I use to make flour tortillas. It makes about 12 to 15 depending on how big you do them. But it's a really easy recipe and they're really good. They turn out good. I might eat a flour tortilla once a week depending, and they only have 12 grams of carbohydrates per cup. So, and the recipe calls for 3 cups, so that's 36. But if you spread it out amongst 15 tortillas, you're getting less than 10 grams of carbohydrates, if my math is right. And I use the unbleached flour. I stopped using bleached flour a long time ago. The chemicals they use in the all-purpose bleached flour are just outrageous. So, and the unbleached flour, all-purpose flour, tastes a lot better. So let's get started. And of course, nope, out, stay out, sit. And of course, I have the girls. Nope, nope, back. Okay. We'll get one of your treats. Their treats. They love these peanut butter ones. I'll have to show you how I do these. I make a double batch, cut it in half, and then I freeze half of it. Okay. Go back. Sit. Back. No, back. You guys know back. 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 Nikki, sit. 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 Nikki, sit. Good girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. Back. Nikki, speak. Speak. Good girl. Okay, Jazzy. Does Jazzy speak? Speak. Oh, good girl. That's good enough for me. Noise and jump. Where's copying. She's copying Nikki. Okay, so let's go down this way. Let's point you down here. Now the first thing that you want to do is you want to remove all jewelry. I have one ring on that I haven't been able to put on my thumb for months. And wash your hands. You'd be surprised. Well, you gotta understand, I worked in a male prison, so I've been trained very well. Way better than when I was working at the fancy golf courses and other restaurants as a chef and a cook. Anyway, let's do this. Okay, you're going to start with a whole half a cup of butter. The real butter, the salted butter, because when you're carnivore and you stop eating processed foods and other foods like that, you don't get the salt that it takes to preserve stuff. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to put it in my measuring cup here. I just cut it in slices. Then I'm going to put 1 cup of water. That's all you do. And I'm going to microwave this for 2 minutes. 1.5 minutes maybe. So while that's doing that, let's get the measuring cup. I love this flour. Let's bring it. Love this flour. Oh, it tastes so much better than the all-purpose white flour, and no chemicals. 1. 2. And 3. And then you want to keep a little bit for when you're rolling them out. I'll show you that. as well. I sucked at rolling them out when I first started making these babies. Okay, you want 1 teaspoon of salt, and I use table salt. Now that's pretty warm. The butter won't be melted all the way, but it will. Just stir it up and let it sit. And this cute little wire whisk. Take down and whisk your salt and flour together. Now all you're going to do, let's see how we can bring this down a little bit more. Ooh, ooh, it's turning. Don't turn on me. Is you're going to pour a little bit of that warm water and butter in there, and you're just going to take it and work it around, mix it up. For a little bit more. And it's going to be sticky, but just keep working the dough. And you'll see what I mean when we get to the end here. Where you want belly button. Pour the rest in and start working that in. You'll really feel the stickiness, but just keep working it. Getting that flour off the sides. And don't add any more flour. A little bit on your countertop when you smash out your balls that you're going to make. Sounded good. So keep just like you would flour or bread dough, and it's still sticky. You see that sticky? That'll go away. Just keep working that gluten. Because that's what makes a good flour tortilla. Is the moistness of the dough. You don't want it too dry. Okay. Then you can take just a little bit of flour, and let's see how that is. And just keep working it. See how it's already starting to come off the fingers? So just keep working it. Turn, flip, turn, flip, turn, flip. I mean, even though I'm carnivore, I still do baking and making stuff for my daughter that she likes. But I will start introducing a flour tortilla in when I quit coffee and stevia, because I got real lightheaded. Do you see that? It's working just like, but it still feels, you still got to feel that stickiness. You don't want it like bread dough. And I ate a little bit of carbs in that flour tortilla with some cheese on it, and it helped me feel better. I had a rough 2 weeks because the caffeine in coffee prevents you, and the other chemicals that are in there prevents your body from absorbing nutrients. So, and I have, since I've quit, I have never felt better. I feel better than when I first started my carnivore. Okay, that is good. Now, let's work that in. Give it one last, I turn, roll, roll, flip, roll. Okay. Now what you want to do is, I make my balls before I let it rest for 20 minutes. I just grab the end. You want about, I like to make them a little bit big, golf size balls. So just turn and roll it. Set it in my bowl. Grab another pinch. That's not enough. You can feel when they're enough. And just turn them in and then roll them. It's just not quite enough. So see, just put it in and roll it. And there you go. 12 balls. So what I do is I cover them. I have a shower cap that I use for nothing but dough and stuff like this. And you cover it up and you let it sit for 30 minutes. And I'll be back. It has been 30 minutes. And set you right here. Take my cover off. And my tortilla balls have been sitting. I'm going to roll them out here with a little bit of flour. And then I cook them on the griddle that most people cook pancakes bacon on. And I don't use the cast iron. I have, but it's hard to regulate the temperature. I turn this all the way up to 400, as high as it'll go, and it cooks them really good. So let's come over here. Let's go down and let's start rolling. My hands are washed and cleaned. I put a little bit of flour, and I flour my, this is ancient. This was my mom's rolling pin for when she was a young girl. Okay, you get your ball over here. So let's come up a little bit. There we go. Get your ball, mash it out on both sides. I gotta remember to stay. And then you roll from halfway. Center, roll out, and then back. Flip, out, back. Out, back. Back. Out, back. And then you can just start rounding it out. And they don't have to come out perfectly. Or you can get one of them pressers. I don't have one. Old-fashioned way. So do you see that? It's hard to tell. It's almost the same color as the... Peel it up. Let's take you over here. Edit that out. Peel it up. And then it'll start cooking. Bubbles. Let it bubble up a little bit and cook. About a minute on each side. I'm getting flour all over my camera. A whale. And just flip it on over. Oh, they turn out so good. So while that's cooking, put a little more flour. Get another ball. Mash it down. I hope you can see that good. It's my first cooking video. Center out. And you can start going to the sides. Get it pretty thin. Come over here. Put that one in your towel. Flip it at one point if you want. Start bringing it out. I know it's going to be hard to see because flip that on over. And you see the bubbles coming up? You'll see it popping up. See them bubbles coming up? Isn't that neat? So you leave it for about a minute, then come over here, and I just use these towels to put my, two of them, to put my tortillas in. And then I have a lot of cast iron. See my corn husk cast iron, and then my cast iron in there. Oh, my mixer. It's an old mixer. Old mixer. I love my, oh, I forget her name, and I was going to remember that name. My muffin tins, I use those all the time. Joanne got these for a present. It's my sugar and flour jar for Christmas from some friends of hers that live in California, I think. There's my frame I made. And then Joanne drew that. She's a very good artist. There's my rolling pin. I just use it for display. Okay. You can hear it sizzling. Hear that? And here is the last one that I put in there. Oh, these are the best. I'm telling you. The non-bleached flour is the best. I will never use bleached flour again. Never. And here's, oh, I have this cast iron that hangs up here. And then my dogs are some of my favorite people, Mitt. And then I got all my things hanging here. And that says, to my mixer, my bread hook, local grown farmers market, fresh organic produce. Sorry. I'm bringing over here. One of the light bulbs are out. But this is where my daughter makes her coffee. I used to make coffee here. And then here's one of the signs I made. Farm Sweet Farm. I'll have to show you how some of my signs I've made. I learned them from upcycling. Life begins after coffee. Coffee bar. I put those shelves up there, made those shelves. Very organic. Those shelves. Very organic. Flip the ooh, that one was really, see, I got talking. That's okay. That'll still be good. That means you won't have to leave it as long on the other side. Because see, it's still bendable. Let's come over here, lift it up. Whoa, I have to really edit this. So that's the gist of it. I'm going to finish the rest of these and then I will be back. Quick. That is the way I'm going to do the bottoms. Just the bottoms. I'm going to leave the tops, but I'm going to do the knobs pink and black. But the bottoms, all the bottoms will be like that. So tomorrow I'm going to start taping off and getting that done. Green black. We put that faucet in. That was fun. Okay, I am done. 12 flour tortillas. And they're nice, and it's back up here. Nice and, oh, they're nice. They smell good too. And every now and then I'll have a flour tortilla. They're only about less than 10 carbs a tortilla, so that keeps your carbs really low. And I was telling you, I didn't remember the name. It's Pioneer Woman collection. I love that picture. My daughter got me all these for Christmas and different times. Okay, so let's turn it around. I've got flour all over my camera. So that'll do it for now. I do have some sourdough starter going, and I will make a sourdough. The lights in my bright. Let's go. Oh, there we go. We're gonna go. Oh, now it's behind me. Let's go around. What are the girls doing? Spin ya. Okay. Where are the girls? Where's the Jezebel? Jezebel! Oh, good girl who's learning to speak. And what about you? Back, 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 back. Oh, who's that? That's the Twister. The Twister. Anyway, that'll do it for me for now. I can bring you some more recipes. Anything you want, I can bring it. I can cook it. I love to cook and bake. So I will see you on the next video. Thanks. Hugs and blessings and lots of love.